The Attack on Titan final season part 2 opening. Here's every hidden secret you missed. Oh yes, I am in fricking love. So let's do a shot-by-shot deep dive. And fair manga spoiler warning, otherwise I can't talk about this. And really quickly, if you do want to see a similar video done for the new ending, I wasn't planning on it, but if we do get over 9,000, I'll listen to you and make it happen. And a special thank you to today's awesome sponsor, the best game on this planet, Raid Shadow Legends. Over 600 champions are waiting for you, each with their own unique lore and faction. But the real endgame boss is finally here, the new Hydra boss, cause you're gonna be battling 4 of these at the same time. Like the head of Torment, this Hydra head puts a fear on your champions, potentially making them too afraid to take their turn. Or the head of Wrath that slowly starts to build rage. Careful how you tickle this thing, cause eventually this thing's gonna get 3 times buffer. And that's not even getting into the 4 other juicy heads. Talking about big heads, this month's limited edition champion is simple. You may know this esports legend and Navi superstar. Just by logging in, you could get this super limited edition LEGO champion for free. Which means there's never been a better time to jump into the game. Just go ahead and use my link or scan the QR code on screen. You'll also get this free starter pack, which includes 1 ancient shard, 1 XP booster, 1 energy refill, 200k silver, and the epic champion Vergus. Oh, look at that bling. All these juicy goodies are available in the top right inbox. So don't wait, come join me in raiding. Kicking this off with Eren's green gem. It's almost light blue, perhaps due to the light reflection on it. Is Eren perhaps looking at the Titan realm? As for man bun Eren, behind bars doing 25 to life. Of course, Hanji noticed. Followed by Eren putting on his jacket. Make sure you do that right this time, or the Attack on Titan Twitter fans will be raging again. Originally, I thought this was right before busting out with the WarHammer Titan powers, but then taking a second look, this should be right before heading out to escort Peak and your favorite character Gabby. Then for Mikasa, so this was a real nice touch, getting a glimpse of her choosing to remove that moldy scarf. You only then saw her in jail without it, seen later. Then you got Armin dreaming of a better tomorrow. It would be real nice if this guy was having some sweet pillow talk with Eren. Is this a stretch? Then some mysterious figure going from the dark to the light area. Is it you, Eren? Got a guess? Post it below. But who cares, the main event, the Colossal Titans erupting, the rumbling beginning. This looks like it's shot from within Walsina. Which, by the way, is this a great example of how Mappa can actually do some shots of these in 2D, especially with that far shot. This is perhaps not one-to-one, but it does remind me of 2 distinct Colossal Titan rumbling scenes from the manga. First off, the people getting that pancake treatment, and also the Circuit Core and friends fooling around with that fricking plane. Then for something worse than Titans, hey, Rona got a cameo here. No, but seriously, this being a reference to that weirdly explained origins of the Titan powers. I am curious as to whether the anime is gonna quickly gloss over that. But don't forget to the side, the 2 Jaeger brothers. You might even want to say blood brothers with the red here. Both of them facing away, naturally with that symbolism of both having opposing views. I didn't notice this initially, but hey, it looks like they're showing their Titan from down under, or they're at least shirtless. Moving along, you have the ocean shot plus the sun reflection. This immediately made me think of Eren pointing over at it at the end of Attack on Titan Season 3. If we kill everything and everyone, will we truly be free? Or something around those lines. Let's also not ignore the lyrics, beware, coming for you. Want to take a quick guess where the Colossal Titan parade is going? Then for the man bun Eren one shot, is that a grave? And you definitely noticed the white birds, but did you notice this? Count them. There's 9 KFC pieces right here. Dun dun dun. In the close-up, you actually do have 3 of them flying away. Oh, a bird trio. Do I even need to bring up the possibility of the Attack on Titan trio, Mikasa, Armin, and Eren? Perhaps even a slight reference at Eren's feathery endgame. The lyrics right here, all I ever wanted to do was the right things. I never wanted to be king, I swear. How very un-Lion King of you, Eren. But really, this entire song can be seen as Eren's mindset currently. This figure that never wanted to be stuck in this leader position. Perhaps even Messiah for some. Next up, very nice callback to the scouts training from Attack on Titan Season 1. You got Marco, Sasha, Connie, Horsebreath, and Armin and Mikasa. At a high level, the good old days. They were so innocent. You only had to worry about Titans back then. But then upgrade to Attack on Titan Season 4, things were never the same. You got the dreaded shot at Potato Girl Sasha's grave, just a few episodes ago too. So far, 2 fallen buddies from this side. You then got them highlighting a different training group. You could just call them the Attack on Titan Season 2 guys, the Warriors plus Ymir and the Blondie here. Getting to the current anime season, now this is different from the last time jump. Only Reiner is left. For the new guys, you got Porco, Peak, Gabby, and Falco. I think the other 2 upcoming warriors in the back, don't worry about their names. Plus some render over here. Is this supposed to be cold towards Zeke, perhaps? Then for one of the more subtle but shots that I do love, you got Eren walking on the wall of his hometown. Some symbolism here is Eren walking down this path. You got darkness and entrapment and restriction on one side, then light and hope on the other. As with Eren walking with the birds, a very obvious parallel to Eren's ultimate fate. I did try to count, I counted like 10 in the far shot. Another way of looking at this, in anime, especially in anime openings, birds are commonly used to depict freedom, which means you can actually look at this and interpret it as Eren being the only one here without freedom, yet so close. But then let's actually dive deeper, 2 layers of the symbolism. You got Eren walking on the top of the walls that represents this embodiment restricting their freedom. So close to the sky, so close to flight. You might be able to see this as Eren being so close to his true desire, yet he's not able to fully grasp it. The lyrics here do reference saving young Mikasa. All I ever wanted to do was save your life. I never wanted to grab a knife, I swear. Which could be Eren showing regret that he didn't actually want to take a life back then. Although let me just point it out that this is vague enough that it could really apply to almost any other warrior here or scout. Next up, at first I thought this was bloody Levi looking up, especially with Hanji right after. Although honestly, I am not 100% sure on this. It could be Eren or Scarfless Mikasa in her current short style. I'm gonna keep it simple and go with Levi. If this is Levi, right away it reminded me of Petra in her final state. Smashed like a bug, looking up forever. And not to mention, if we are talking about Levi, he has so many people that have died. As for Hanji pirate mode, you got her looking so conflicted over what to do with Paradise Island versus the world situation, taking far too long, being too indecisive to move quickly. Next up, the past. You got young Zeke playing with the ball with his father figure, Tom, aka the ex-Beast Titan. Then that baseball throw. Thinking about this more, I love this. It's actually Mastermind Zeke that found a way to weaponize something that was originally so innocent to him. You then have this quick shot of the steamy monkey boy. I would have said this was the current episode where he was just flashing everyone, but in the background he looks like he's in the Titan forest. Perhaps in a way this is Zeke while inside that Titan that just gave birth to him. Next up, you have Hungry Eren using that freedom method to go Titan mode, followed by the current day shot of the Attack Titan with Titan Crystal Knuckles ready. I like that he's looking quite devilish, especially in the end frame. For his rival, a glimpse of Reiner behind a busted wall. Obvious quick symbolism of the broken Marley. Then for the quick fight, the Attack Titan easily pushing back the Armored Titan. So close, might as well just stick your tongue in there. Then the Card Titan with that upgraded backpack. I love how this shot shows how massive in size that Titan wrecker is. But what's wrong, Peak? Feeling sad? Honestly, it looks like she's recovering from a hangover. Perhaps too much Titan wine. But then back to the Card Titan. Slow down, you can actually see it going from a sit-in position to a full sprint. That must be hard on your knees. Then for Parkov, sad time scene. Does this guy have any fans? But I freaking love the attention to detail here, the reflection on the window. Oh hello there, ex-Jaws Titan. Talking about his Lion Titan, you got a quick scene of this guy jumping. I loved how some of you called this guy the Grasshopper in the current episode. Then my personal favorite, blonde girl Annie. Time to wake up, Sleeping Beauty. Gonna wake up before Rem. She's all wet and cold. Did the Surveycar frickin' keep her in the freezer? Then the female Titan shot, non-CG. I was just over the moon at the appetizer you got earlier. Please, please, more of that. And I'll be a happy boy. For the third wheel here, you do have the Burt warrior inside the Colossal Titan. Long and forgotten for most. Is this guy crying blood perhaps? This guy's shown right after Annie, so that thirst for the blondie is super strong. I did actually enjoy the transition over to the Sleeping Armin. The current Attack on Titan holder, and almost very much referencing an upcoming Armin shot. Bathed in blood, I see. Naturally, after fricking nuking them on the attack on Marley, Armin has quite the impressive kill count already. Then for the WarHammer Titan scene, no Laura, sorry. This is a familiar shot right before she smashed Eren's head. But oh, sorry, I spoke too soon. You actually do have Miss Typer and her cake crystallized, right before becoming this Titan snack. I was just in love how menacing Eren looks here. Who's the bad guy? Noticing the lyrics here, you tell me what I've missed, still wandering in the deep mist. So I think this is pretty clear as talking about someone who's searching while being blinded. You should notice how you could easily apply to Eren and the founder Ymir. Switching over to the Aladdin realm, you got the big ass Titan tree. I'm looking forward to seeing this in the anime, especially with Mappa on board. For the blood on the flower, this must be that flower that Zeke saw when he was dying. Although notice the light effect. This is surely hinting at the mysterious Titan powers at work. Speaking about the devil, you get a very interesting shot of Ymir glowing, switching back and forth with that Titan tree. Then over to the water and the ship cannons firing. Of course, this is a rumbling, swimming big boys reaching the land. That's gonna be a load of fun. Or at least I hope it will. For the clouds here, it looks like the shot where Kid Eren came out to play. For shirtless Eren, any complaints about his back here? In the close-up shot, you do have Mad Bun reverting to Kid Eren, which is definitely that Kid Eren shot from the manga. You really do have a callback to the knife scene of him saving Mikasa. It almost looks like he's stabbing his own head. Next up, you do have the Eldians within Marley seeing the Claws of Titans. Better haul ass out of there and just become Dune people. As for the Sunset, Attack on Titan Season 1 Fun Times. From left to right, Ymir plus Historia, should be followed by the B-Team Squad, Potato Girl Sasha, Jean and Connie, then the Attack on Titan Trio and Warrior Trio. For the close-up, you got Mikasa, scarfing up, eyes hidden, no wristband. I don't know why, but I just thought back to that random lady that inspired her for Isayama. Next up, the Attack on Titan Trio running. You may recall this from my reaction. I instantly thought back to the final Attack on Titan manga cover. It all goes back to that one lone tree. Then for something that really shocked me, they actually showed Eren's Titan Skeleton Founding Titan. And right below his copy and paste CG Colossal Titan Army. Let's see how this is going to turn out later. Switching back to Eren, that's looking like he's in tragic pain, which matches the lyrics, very likely showcasing his ultimate regret of having to do all of it. For some of us watching, let's hope this comes off better in the anime. It's almost funny to think that Eren will be more controversial than fricking Rudy soon. Then for the Colossal Titan Big Boy focus, oh yes, drawn. Take a look at the Colossal Titan footprint. This either looks like that one kid getting squished, or it could be what Eren showed later to Armin, which then switches to this flower plus butterfly stepped on. You do have a frame of it in black and white too, so the butterfly usage here is interesting. For Japanese, it's commonly used to symbolize death. You might recall the Shinigami in Bleach having their own hell butterfly, although occasionally you do have white butterflies symbolizing the opposite, things like life, pureness, or even hope. Notably, SAO did this with Yuna. Rest in peace to her voice actress recently, by the way. Butterflies in Attack on Titan have another meaning. You have seen butterflies shown in relation to Mikasa. Could this be a placeholder for that Ackerman, Mikasa being stomped out, perhaps in a different timeline? I know, some of you do want the Attack on Titan anime to change the ending, although I really suggest not holding your breath on that. Not unless you're like Darkness, but you're turned on by disappointment. Either way, this was fun. Let me know, how much did you love this? I think for Attack on Titan Season 4, this so far is my favorite, especially being able to do this type of breakdown video. Definitely go ahead and post anything I missed or your own interpretations below. Go watch my juicy Attack on Titan episode breakdown, and I'll see you guys later.